Greetings, it is I, Dreadscape Gaming. How are all of you doing today, Dread Knights, on this Monday, February 16th, 2026? Yeah, it's Monday, so that can only mean one thing. We're going to be playing Monster Hunter. I thought about playing Monster Hunter World Iceborne, but the lobbies there are kind of dead. I checked out before stream, so we're going to be playing Monster Hunter Wilds. Monster Hunter Wilds is going to have a brand new update this Wednesday. I think it's in the middle of the night, so I'm not going to be able to stream that because that's after streaming hours for me. But we'll probably check out Monster Hunter Wilds' new update next week, because I'm not going to have time on stream this week because I have like a packed schedule. I don't want to bump Dead by Daylight on Friday. I really want to get back to playing some Dead by Daylight. Today we're going to be playing mostly Greatsword. I added a new fit. We're going to be doing SOS. Lobby is open to anybody who wishes to hunt with me. Lobby is open. Lobby is open. I should probably type that actually now on the phone, just so people know. We'll probably do like Hunter Connect, so I don't have to like set up a lobby that's private and stuff. Anyway, let's get into things. I'll show you the build, but it hasn't really changed much since the last time. So it's basically full set of Gagmazios, even though I'm gonna switch one of the pieces, the chest piece, for something else. So it's attack boost level 5, charge master level 3, focus level 3, slugger level 1, which ironically procs quite a bit with this particular build. I was playing a couple of practice hunts off of stream, and I was able to tackle a monster, and the tackle actually procced KO, which was hilarious. Peak performance level 5, weakness exploit level 3, maximum might 3, stun resistance free for comfort, recovery up 3 because it comes in the talisman, part breaker level 3, quick sheath level 3, again another comfort skill, adrenaline rush 2, agitator 2, burst 2, elemental absorption 2, speed eating. This is more for comfort as opposed to like speed running. If I was going to do a speed running build, it would be more full on attack, agitator, you know, critical boost if we could fit it somehow into it with like a good talisman roll, which we haven't gotten a talisman for critical boost yet, which is kind of unfortunate. That's the build. So let's get to hunting, because that's what we're here for, to hunt. Let me make sure we have the game audio, which we do. Alright, and let's just hunt away. I'm using, for my layer armor, Damascus. The sword is not the Nasalia sword, that's a layered sword, for those of you wondering as well. I'm just gonna jump into SOS, see what we can find. Searching. I do need some of these for layered weapons. I'm actually kind of surprised there isn't any level 9 hunts really going on, for the exception of this one. This could be interesting. It's auto accept. Let's go for it. It's full. Always the level 9 quests I want to do are always full. So let's help at random then with this quest, because I need black masses and stuff to be able to craft more layered weapons, because I have, as many of you have known, if you've been here a long time viewer of the channel, you know that I do I use a lot of the arbor sets from Zoa Shia for layered, so I like the weapons for the most part to always match when possible. It's not always possible, but you know, try to. Okay, I have most health items that I needed for this. Let's see what we're hunting with. Ichiro, who has, I think it's a charge blade build, so that's interesting. I didn't bring too many powders in, so I'm gonna kind of forgo that. Oh, I took a hit there, but it's okay. We'll walk into it like a man, right? I'm gonna give the swing for the cancellation. It is charge blade confirmed because I just saw them going pizza cutter. This is actually good because we can basically compete for the same area here. 1, 2. I gotta charge this up. I don't think I'm gonna get full contact on that. Maybe. Oh, nice. We got the full hit there. Sweet. Perfect. Let me not be a liability. It's wait. He's after somebody. He's after an NPC, which is fine. Better the NPC than any of us. I'm repositioned here. Okay, let's go. Ooh. I saw something I could have gotten, but the part break already happened. It's fine. Let's wait on that. Is it down again? It's staggered a little? Okay, that's great. Charge blade users are really good in this game. It's considered one of the S tiers. So let me block here for safety. I'd rather block a little bit and not take like full mana damage than that right way around. Okay, good. Has stream quality, it should be good. Uh-oh. So I get for looking at chat a second. Copium? No, not really copium. I will try to be hyper-focused on these hunts just today, so I don't kind of screw up. Because I feel like when I'm playing Monster Hunter, sometimes I look over too much at chat, and like I said before, I don't have a dual monitor setup. So for me, I have to look over at my phone to be able to read chat sometimes. That's why, in case, like, the only games I really can read chat and play, ironically, is Fortnite. Dead by Daylight, and Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel, because those aren't, like, super... Well, Fortnite, ironically, you would think I need a lot more concentration, but I don't. I don't. That I can look away at for a second. I'll be fine, mostly. Let's roll under his leg so we don't get hit here. How is everybody? Today, if you're in the Americas, it's President's Day, which I don't know how I feel about that these years. But it is something George Washington's, you know... I've never understood, really, the purpose of President's Day, because the birthdays aren't actually the birthdays of Lincoln and George Washington. Like, they have their own separate birthdays. When I was in college a while back, for CUNY in particular, both Hunter and our college I went to, let's hold that thought a minute, Dread Knights. They used to celebrate Lincoln's birthday. I've never got to celebrate Lincoln's birthday ever in my life until I was in college. In the CUNY system, Hunter College, we got the day off for Lincoln's birthday, which I thought was pretty cool, because we always got, like, President's Day off, but you didn't get, like, actual George Washington's birthday or actual Lincoln's birthday. So it's different. But as an adult, like, President's Day, they just kind of mix them both in because they don't want to give a whole bunch of people the day off. And I feel like, I don't want to get, like, political, so I'm not trying to get political here, keep that in mind. But I feel like when it comes to President's Day, the reason why they don't celebrate Lincoln's birthday is because of, obviously, you know, when you think about it, Lincoln was responsible for ending the Civil War, and, you know, there was the Emancipation Proclamation, and all these other things, right? And I feel like Lincoln, despite the fact that he's probably arguably one of the most influential and important presidents that we've ever had in the United States, I feel like he always gets the short end of the stick because of, obviously, the way, unfortunately, America is at the moment in terms of, like, rampant racism, because I'm just going to call it like it is. There's a whole bunch of unnecessary racism. So that's why we probably don't celebrate Lincoln's birthday as much as we should, you know? It's unfortunate the way certain things are right now. I don't know how, as a society, we're still, like, super racist and we stereotype and discriminate and bigotry on all these things. Like, I've never been one of those type of people. But I can't understand how people could have, like, so much hate in their heart, you know? So I normally be like, yeah, President's Day, but I don't know, this year has a lot less meaning, you know? Obviously, I don't agree with a lot of things that are going on concurrently. But yeah, that's my little piece on President's Day. That's the only thing I'm going to really say in regards to that. Because I know everybody's going to have a difference in opinion. Which is everybody's right, too, right? You know, just because you have an opinion doesn't mean necessarily I'm going to cancel you for it. But it doesn't mean that I'm going to agree with that opinion either, right? You know, everybody's allowed to feel how they want to, whether I sign off on it or not. I just don't like, me personally, growing up as a kid, like Mama Dread never raised me or my sister as a racist, so we've always been open to everything. We were taught to treat everybody. I got a blocker. Okay. I got a block again. We were taught to treat everybody equally growing up as a kid. So, like, we didn't discriminate based on skin color. We didn't discriminate based on a person's, how they identified, their, you know, sexual orientation, you know, not even political beliefs. Like, even my mom still these days, and, you know, all of us, mostly, I'm more middle than I am, honestly, full left, even though I agree more with a lot of the stuff from the left these days than I do with the right. But, you know, Mama Dread always taught us to not, like, do stuff. Like, I'm not in agreement with anything that's going on currently with the right. Like, that's just not, you know, I'm not about that. My mom raised me way different than that. It's kind of unfortunate when you see, like, some of the stuff going on, you know. I understand certain things, you know, have to be done the right way. There's obviously, you know, immigration and stuff, and, you know, it's unfortunate when people don't follow the processes. So I understand that, but it's not, like, dragging people out in the street and dragging them and, like, treating them like animals and killing people, you know, like, how, from a society perspective, are you gonna be, like, as a human being, kind of okay with stuff like that, you know, what I'm saying in that retrospect? Like, I don't understand how anybody could think that's, like, okay to treat human beings that way. Because at the end of the day, they're human beings. Am I gonna get hit by this? No, I'm not. You know? regardless of whether they broke a rule, perhaps, or not. Like, that's my piece on that, you know? Everybody's gonna have, like, again, difference, but, like, you treat everybody with respect. That's how I was raised as a child. So, like, seeing some of the stuff that's been going on in the country is, like, just disheartening, because it's, like, as society, I feel like sometimes lately, well, we're not really acting very much like a very sophisticated society right now, which is such a shame, you know? You see it all the time. I got the mount there while I'm being, like, philosophical here. So that's why I'm kind of like with President's Day today. It's like, oh, man. It's like, yeah, it's President's Day, but it'd be like that, you know? Alright, hold on. Ironically, I have a friend that just logged in to play... I don't know if they're going to join me for Monster Hunter Wilds, but it's a friend on my friend list. Cool. It's bringing down the house, you know? How is everybody, by the way? I had a very busy weekend that was filled with, like, a lot of competitive gaming-related stuff. Got to finally catch up with friends that I haven't really been able to speak to in a while. I missed the All-Star game for basketball because I wasn't aware that, like, the NBA All-Star game was actually going on. Because here's the thing, like, nobody... Like, NBC has done a terrible job this season with basketball coverage, so I never know when basketball's, like, on television. I know it, like, airs on... Hold that thought. Please, life powder me? Okay, if I didn't take iframes there, I was gonna die. It's good that I stayed there. Hold that thought again. So, you know, like, NBC, I never know when basketball's on outside of, like, a Tuesday. So, like, there was I think it was last weekend, where apparently there was basketball on a Sunday night on NBC. It was actually, like, a whole bunch of basketball games that were on NBC. And I didn't know because, like, they never advertised. Like, half the basketball games this year have been on Peacock. And if you don't know anything about Dread doesn't really like to stream too many things. I'm not big when it comes to, like, streaming services. I know there's, like, a lot of people who like Netflix and Peacock and all that, but I'm still kind of very old-fashioned. I like to watch things on television. I still have, like, cable television, believe it or not for much longer, though. So I like to watch my sports that way. I used to, back in the day, not that long ago, last season, because I make it sound like a, you know, thousands of years ago, I used to watch my basketball games on TNT, you know, on Tuesdays and Thursdays. You know, sit down, maybe have a beer or two, watch a good NBA game. I like West Coast basketball games, because I'm on the East Coast. Obviously, I have spent some time on the West Coast. A lot of my friends currently live on the West Coast, which always kind of makes me sad because I'm here on the East, so I don't get to, like, hang out with them or really talk to them as much unless, like, they travel to New York, which comes up very rarely, you know. And for those of you who don't know, that's kind of like a spoiler alert. I live in New York City. I can't tell you what borough, but it's kind of obvious. Anybody that's, like, really followed me for years. So let's move this over. I'm gonna stay behind for the tail just because I want, like, the tail cut. Because I'm trying to get, like, a black mask. Or I think it's a black mask item. I think you have a high potential of getting it off a tail carve. On top of that, like, we already have in our greatsword user. I gotta sharpen again. Okay, let's reposition here. I'm gonna go on the bird so I can get a sharpen here. So, you know, I'm disappointed. I haven't been able to watch as much basketball. I don't like really streaming stuff. So, like, NBC's solution to not showing the West Coast games on the East Coast is, oh, stream it on Peacock. And here's the thing, like, when I'm on my computer, usually I'm doing something for games. And if I'm not doing something game-related, I'm, like, already watching a stream. I can't, like, have... Hold that thought. I can't already have, like, a basketball game and a nurse stream going up and stuff. However, if the basketball game, like it was in the past, is on television, I don't have to worry about that because I throw the basketball game up and I'm playing either my video game for the day or I'm watching the stream that day. Jesus Christ, I feel like he's been spamming this move. Like, a lot. Why are you spamming it? I need to use Ancient Potion here because I might be in trouble. I might have to actually use the Dust Powder here just for safety. Help our team out. He's going to tail strike too. He doesn't like the fact I've been in his tail area. Yay! Somebody else got the tail. That's fine. Somebody else got my part break too. That's fine. It's all for the good of the team. Roll. Why am I not auto-targeting anymore? That could probably explain some stuff. See, look. How many times has he done this in a row, Dread Knights? He's done this at least like 4 or 5 times. I don't think I've seen him do this as often. You know what's also kind of funny? I've been reading this in the message boards for Monster Hunter. Apparently, I'm not saying this is one of them, but apparently somebody has claimed that apparently now people have found ways to, like, hack hunts, and apparently, like, there's some monsters that have more HP because people have done some silly stuff. I don't think that's the case here, because this is, like, naturally a long quest. So don't get me wrong in that. I just found it was kind of interesting in terms of, like, I was reading this on the discussion boards for Steam, for those of you wondering, like, what the hell you're talking about. Right, but I feel like this guy is doing this attack way more than he normally does. Way more. He doesn't normally do that much. Which is fine. We're still gonna beat him anyway. I'll take a hit. Iframes save me? No, I can't have iframes. I gotta block. Iframes can't save me forever. I'm gonna roll. Man, why is he so aggro at me? He's angry, man. At least this monster's committed to us. Let's charge it up. You gonna do fire attack again? You look like you want to do it again. I'm not taking any more chances because I'm not trying to ruin somebody's quest rewards. Anybody else here? Okay, good. Oh. Please fall down from that. Somebody get a... I thought somebody had a mount there. Trying to break the horns. Okay. I'm gonna not get too aggressive here, just in case he's going for silliness. Pizza cutter on the left. Overall, good team. Block. Block, 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 block. Oh, this is a bad spot. Bird. Let's get behind him. Just so I don't take a hit. Nice. Sweet, sweet, sweet. Thank you, everybody that's joining me so far. Hope your day, whether it's beginning or ending or, you know, halfway through like it is for me, is going pretty well. Hopefully everybody's had a good dinner. I'm gonna be having pasta. I have like a whole bunch of pasta that's left over, and I don't want to really throw it out because I hate to waste food. Some people will like throw food away. I don't like to. I've had like pasta for like 2 days, just like vegging out on that, I suppose. Just pasta. Pasta with pesto sauce. No meat. Sometimes I like to go kind of like meatless. Jeez Louise, that's like the worst time, and I'm quite in a bad spot. If somebody doesn't life powder, I'm kind of screwed. And this group doesn't look like the type to invest in life powders, just based on everything. Okay, drop down. I feel like this monster's taking way longer to kill than normally. So let's look at my opponent, or my teammates. I think there's one person who might have a green weapon here, which kind of explains why it's taking so long. It's not everybody's got maxed out weapons. Block. I disagree with that game, but if you say that that's what happened, that's apparently what happened. Okay, good job. Yes, drop down. Let's do this. Hopefully this will be enough to, like, take him down. He's close to death. I think a couple good more charge-up strewings, and we should be good. You know. Another thing, too, like, and this is going back to the whole thing about sports. If you haven't been able to figure this out, I am a big sports fan. I do enjoy watching sports in my spare time, which is not as much as you would think, contrary to popular belief. You know, I like my sports. I like, you know, football. Football season finally ended. Too bad the Super Bowl was kind of crappy. Although I did think the Bad Bunny performance was pretty good. It was kind of fun because I had somebody here on YouTube, like, I think unfollow me because I said I liked the Bad Bunny performance, despite the fact I didn't understand what was going on. It's kind of funny because it's like, how dare you like the Bad Bunny performance? That was the worst halftime ever. No, it's not. No, it's not. I've seen bad halftime shows before. Worst halftime show, in my personal opinion, ever was the Justin Timberlake year, where the controversy happened. That was, like, just not a very good Super Bowl halftime show. So, like, saying the Bad Bunny one was terrible is, like, you don't watch enough halftime shows to really know a bad halftime show. Like, it was just... the one with, like... with freaking Justin Timberlake, and, well, we beat it. And Janet Jackson was just, like, terrible, because it was poor from a choreography standpoint. On top of that, just, like, the theme didn't really make a whole bunch of sense, and it just goes, like, kind of basic. I got the black member mask that I needed. Good. You know, there was also the year where it was Katy Perry. That one was pretty okay. I didn't like Rihanna, because Rihanna, unfortunately, like, she was pregnant that year, so she was very limited to what she could do in terms of performance. And I thought that one was pretty bad. I think, like, so far, The Weeknd has perhaps been the best halftime show we've had in a while. for the NFL Super Bowl. And I'm not like even a fan of that type of music, right? But Bad Bunny's was good from a cinematography perspective. So I like football. Baseball I do like, but my team is terrible. It's the New York Mets, so I'm used to them making bad decisions in terms of management and losing every year, which always breaks my heart, despite the fact that we came very close to the World Series 2 years ago, and then we threw our whole entire team away, which just kind of broke my heart. I'm not really big into soccer. Hunter ranked 300 finally on this account. I have multiple Wilds accounts, in case you're wondering. So I have this account, and then I have my personal account that I have. I use this one mostly for streaming, and I use our ones for our stuff business related, as well as like if I'm gonna compete in a tournament. Same thing kind of like with Fortnite. I can't really explain why I have 2 Fortnite accounts, but I do. I have 2 different accounts. One of them's for business related reasons, and the other one is the one that I use for streams. We have to craft some stuff before we go into the next hunt. So let's do that. Same thing with Steam. I have IRL, and then I have that. This one for the channel. I mostly, these days, I'm using mostly the channel account for most stuff. So like, one question that came up recently is, what am I, if I know what's coming with the Wilds update. I can only tell you the same things that has already been said. I can't tell you if there's extra monsters in there. Why would I do that? I could get sued. You know? So there's that. Let's see here. We got Tempered Gravios, Eldritch Enigma. I need something with like 9-star gems, ideally. I would love to do this, but this quest is always like a high fail rate. And whenever people put manual in, it's never like a good thing. Alright, so what we got here? Auto accept. I'm very tempted because I want to make a sword transmog. Let's see if we can do it. I don't think it's going to work in our benefit, but you know, we'll expect the worst. Trust the process, as the saying goes. Turf War. I'm not going to do that, Turf War. Let's see. This one hunt is kind of frustrating because it has a very low success rate, but I've been trying to do it because I need pieces because I want the sword from Final Fantasy 7. I don't care for the arm, or not 7, excuse me. Final Fantasy 14. Oh god, what's that call out, man? I don't know why people are always so cringy with the call outs in this game sometimes. I don't understand, Red Knights. Why be cringy in Monster Hunter? Don't be cringy in the call outs. Youngblood has joined the hunt. Okay, Youngblood. See how this goes. Should be reusing a lightning weapon, but I don't have one on me. I haven't fought this in a while, too, so it's gonna be interesting how I can pull this off. See if I can get rid of these guys. Yeah, this is the tough part, too. Oh, man. I don't remember if I fought it with this armor, but I know he's like so annoying because he has so many different damage rotations. Oh man. I think we're okay. Where's the rest of the team? Oh, I eat that like a man for breakfast. I don't eat that for a man like breakfast. Oh, crap. I gotta move away, I'm too aggro. This is what I get for clang around. Greatsword is not necessarily the best matchup for this. I should have brought like a lightning weapon. At least a lightning greatsword. I should have done this with the herb build. I have a build specifically for this, for those of you who are wondering. Wait, I'm not trying to be stupid here. Because I can't get like too aggro because I don't know, case in point, which way is gonna... Oh, that wasn't me! That wasn't me! That wasn't me, I didn't cart. Okay, so it was just somebody else who carted. I got scared, my heart literally jumped out my socket there. Like, that wasn't me! I didn't do that, that wasn't me, that wasn't me, that wasn't me. I've done this with Longsword lightning build. The problem is, like, with randoms, you can't really get far into the hunt because people aren't, like, super... It's a hard fight, too, right? You know? I lost some items there. Let's re-procure them. Let's see here. Looking around. I'm not in, like, the regular guild hole. It's fine. Should we do a run back on that? If we can find one? Let's see. Let's try again. I really want, like, some transmog pieces of this in case you're wondering, like, what the hell. Saving online single player has been temporarily deactivated. Like, there's not too much I'm really chasing after in this game right now, because I'm waiting for obviously, the update with Arch-Tempered Arcwold, which is Wednesday evening. I think we'll probably see it around 9 o'clock at night, if I'm not mistaken. Eastern Standard Time. It'll be a little bit later on the West Coast. Because it's not an early update, which I saw a lot of people were, like, planning to play it early in the day. It's a late evening update. I won't be streaming it. We'll probably stream the update, like, next Monday. Let's put this on. Let me wait on this. Heart shell. Give him a buff. I'm not going to overcommit to some attacks unless I can see, like, an open opportunity. Case in point there. Case in point, I'm going to wait. Might swing the weapon a little bit, but I'm not going to overcommit, because overcommitting is very bad with the greatsword against this annoying boss. I have, like, a slow-moving weapon, too, so, you know. Okay, thank you for the shield. Good job. Maybe the team knows? We might have a group of knowers here. Gonna move out of the way from that. It's gonna do Death Beam. Death Beam! Reflecto Laser! Anybody know that? Where that game's from? Probably not. Okay, good. Good damage rotation. Nice, 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 nice. He's down. Good job. I think this might be the team. This might be the team to do it with. Oh, I got a part break I can do here. Good group. See if I can bring them down. Oh, good job. Yeah, they know. This team's in the know. I think we might actually get a win here. Just gotta reposition when I feel like I'm in a bad spot. Good job. Yeah, this group knows. We might actually have a successful one. Just fine. You know, trust the process, as the saying goes, Dread Knights. Away for adventure! Our next destination, potentially pain. Hi. Oh, he don't like me. I'm the one that he's after. I'm the target. It's fine. That might not be fine. I don't remember how to avoid this attack. Oh. Hi. Oh, he's so after me. Well, we managed to avoid that. Sweet. This is a really good group. I think we're gonna get a success. The problem is I need, like, a whole bunch of parts to be able to make this freaking thing. I should probably not look away at chat like a dum-dum. Oh, wasn't expecting that. I need to heal. I don't want to be a liability to the group. Okay. We'll know when he starts playing that awesome music that we're in for a true fight here. Every few minutes I gotta redo the powders too. A lot of things I gotta worry about. Ooh. Somebody got a perfect guard. That was the lance user almost certainly. Good job, homies. I believe. Aw. Probably a bad thing for me. I probably should get out of position here just in case. Okay. Have an opportunity to get it like another shield thing here. Okay, good. Now these little guys are all over the place. Let me move back here. Case in point. I don't want to play stupid here because this group is decent. Thank you for the heals. I was in the middle of an attack there, but it's okay. Happy accident. Rawr, you're angry. We're angry too. Ooh, I should probably stop playing around. It's okay. Heal up with Mega Potion. Oh! Whew. That could have been game over. Thank you, Superman Dive. See, the problem can't go, like, too aggro. Thank you. I feel like somebody's using a wide range build, which will be perfect for this particular situation as well. Boom, boom, boom. Pew, pew. Oh, he's really after Lord Fred. Lord Fred, I wonder if that's a Power Ranger reference. Does anybody know? Because Lord Zed was the Power Ranger villain. Okay, good job. We got a screw. I need something else besides a screw, though. See, dropping down. Okay. Oh, damn, it's this thing. Alright. We gotta kill this before Omega Beams. This thing is worse, in my opinion. No, let's roll. Okay, we gotta do a massive amount of damage here. So we don't. This thing, Omega, will go like OTK on our behind. Let's roll under. This thing is annoying to fight, too. This whole fight is, like, really one of the more challenging content in the game. Like, I don't know how, honestly, they're gonna be able to top this. I would say this is harder than GOG. Alright. Good job. Let's just try to get as much damage as we can here. Oh, come on. Come on. We believe. We believe. Okay. Oh. Oh, good job, good job, good job. I should probably take this moment to sharpen my weapon. I probably should also take this opportunity. Okay, good. Sharpen our weapon. Here's phase 3 of the fight. This is where things get very difficult. This group knows, though. But we have to be very, very observant. Oof. Couldn't get him there. Hopefully I don't get DMCA'd for the... Oops, I shouldn't have looked away. I can't look at chat right now, I'm sorry. Because we gotta be hyper-focused on this. He's all over the place, bro. Oh, man. He doesn't pull his punches at all. This is a good song, though. Thank goodness I have, like, a artisan weapon here. Where's the rest of the group? Oh! Roll. I'm not gonna go too aggro right now. I gotta wait to see where he's gonna drop. Case in point. Oh. Oof, I thought I was safe. I gotta heal. No! I was caught in the AoE there. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to. I'm sorry. No! I'm gonna probably restock on some items that we lost there. Is there a camp? Is there camp? Okay. Because I got caught in an attack animation, which is pretty bad. I don't have any more. Oh, shoot. I would have liked that buff, too. It's okay. I just gotta play less aggro. And they were in the middle of the beam, so I can't really blame my opponent, my teammates, for that. Everybody cards, particularly this thing. This card, I think, is, like, incredibly difficult to deal with. Okay, good. Let's keep pushing. I think we'll be fine. Cut across here. Wait, okay, I was like, where's this boss fight? I feel like I have to go so far. Again? Okay. Oh, come on, bro. I just got back. To get comboed like that? Heal up. Whew. This thing's not easy to deal with. We're trying our best. That's all that can matters. This also, my armor is like minus fire resistance, so... What is he doing? Oh, god damn. His attacks are so annoying to deal with. I'm also running out of... Oh, I didn't know I have to heal up. I'm losing stamina because of a stupid thing, too. Alright. He's not giving me a time to reset. Oh. Stop following me. Okay, there we go. Hopefully he stays still for a second. Oh. Roll. Oh my god. Whew. That could have been scary. Somebody died? This is where it happens. I think I died too. This quest is a nightmare to do. That's why I don't try to do it in... Because you need a really good group. You need somebody that's going to be like the healer. I'll do it off a stream. I want that layered weapon, but I'm not willing to put up with it for 2 hours on stream trying to get the Omega done. Just... it's going to be a challenge. You know? It'd be like that sometimes. Alright, on to the next thing. We'll do something else. I was really kind of hoping that felt like a really good group too, but I gotta make some armor powders too. And, you know, it's such a hard fight. It's not an easy fight. I would say it's arguably one of the worst fights in Wilds to deal with. I'll take a Gogma Zyos hunt over that any day of the week. Let's go demon powders. I need also hard shell arrows. This was the problem I didn't bring any with me last hunt. I still didn't stock them though with me. Genius. We're gonna go get this. Okay, cool. Alright. So let's go hunt more. We'll go do something easier target. I don't know. I'm looking forward at least to update, because it'll introduce, like, some new content to do. Because, like, most of the stuff that people are doing right now, like, this is probably the best hunt we could do. Like, I need mostly talismans, and I did, like, parts for layered armor. Which is not, you know, particularly... Like, the Omega thing, I want to do it again. I might switch to Longsword to try it, but again, you need a great group. And my Longsword Lightning, I don't think is maxed out, so I have to, like... get some pieces for it, diorite. It's like a process, to say the very least, Dread Knights. You know. Another thing, too, that was, like, I wanted to talk about, too, is, like, I saw some interesting criticisms recently. You know, as a streamer, I always have to, like, go through a whole bunch of comments, and I have to always, like... You know, I watch a lot of streams and stuff, so I see some criticisms here and there. Like, I think one thing that was very confusing to me recently was, like, a lot of people know I've been putting out a lot of Fortnite content, particularly Fortnite shorts, and I think some people felt like I had edited the Victory Royale footage that I did for Fortnite shorts recently. Anything that I do in terms of Fortnite shorts for Victory Royales is stuff that I've taken, actually, for stream. You know, it's something that I've already done here on stream for the Fortnite stream, and I just cut it up so that it's something that maybe somebody who's not familiar with my streams or is not a viewer would be able to watch. Now, like, I also do elimination compilations. Elimination compilations are just to show some eliminations that I thought were cool or were intense, or I think, like, artistically could be pretty cool for people to watch, which they like. Case in point, the Cuddle Team Leader one. But the Cuddle Team Leader one that I did recently, that was just, like, cut up footage from the Fortnite stream that I did recently. That wasn't, like, doctored in any way. When I make content here on this channel, I never doctor the footage whatsoever. You get exactly what you get, Dread Knights. It's 100% live all the time. You know, so I find it fascinating, and I find it a bit weird when people jump to, like, really weird conclusions. I don't know if our streamers have had to deal with this. Same thing like when I do Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel, or I do, like, Dead by Daylight. It's a stream, so I don't know why you're, you know... I don't know why you're making criticisms that aren't accurate. Like, I would be glad to show people the creative process that I go into when I do, like, the Yu-Gi-Oh! Content, or when I do, like, Fortnite stuff. And here's the thing, too, like, when I'm off a stream, I'm always, like, recording lately on my OBS. So, like, sometimes I'll record footage that never has made it to stream, that was just me playing the game, and I like to sometimes record because, hey, what if I'm gonna, like, end up doing something cool, and it could be turned into, like, a YouTube short, or a TikTok, or a wide variety of other things that I do. Like, you know, I'm on Instagram, I'm on TikTok, I'm on YouTube. That was really quick. It's fine. I don't mind that. Away we go to the next target. Gonna go auto bird here. So, you know, like, when I see sometimes, like, criticisms like that, I've seen other streamers have to go through, like, when they're streaming live and somebody be like, this is pre-recorded. It's like, no, that's live, bro. I've seen people have to deal with it, so I don't know. Like, I'm kind of fortunate. I'm glad that most of the Dread Knights here in the community that leave comments and stuff, as well as, like, on TikTok and stuff, have been pretty chill and cool. Even people who have, like, have had questions or have, like, come off a certain way, like, I always implore and when I have discussions with them, most people have always been pretty chill and cool, you know? But it's kind of interesting because I feel like lately, like the last couple weeks, I've been, you know, there's been a lot more subscribers to the channel. There's been a lot more positive people. There's been some negativity. I feel like whenever I do, like, content, and, like, content starts, like, really hitting on all cylinders, that then, like, I always get, like, a lot of the negativity, too, with it, which is just, you know, it comes with the territory when you're a streamer, you know? Everybody's gonna be a critic, right? And I feel like sometimes, like, when it comes to the internet, in particular, like, you know, in this day and age where everybody, like, shares their fault on the internet and their criticisms, everybody wants to be like that critic, right? You know, and you take the valid criticisms, obviously, and you take the ones that are not so valid, and you just kind of throw them in the garbage can, right? But it was kind of funny because it's like, no, my Fortnite shorts, it's either from already past stream thing, and if it's not from a past stream, it's something that I recorded on my own in my spare time when I'm just playing off a stream. I always have, like, OBS recording. Same thing with Yu-Gi-Oh! Like, the Yu-Gi-Oh! Short that I did recently, I had a little bit of time, where I had a little bit of a layover from, hold that thought a second, competition I was doing. And so I decided to play a couple of matches while I had free time. I have a laptop. I take my gaming stuff with me wherever I go. Hello there, I see you. How are you? Oh, little Larry, I swear most of this is pre-recorded. Messages must be bots. No, it's actual people. How are you doing, Larry? How are you doing, Larry? Good to see you. I hadn't seen you in a while. How's your day treating you? Yeah, I agree. Most of the time it is, but I've seen it, like, even in popular streamers where they'll be like, oh, no, you're faking this and stuff. Like, I don't know how many people here are, like, fans of Koseki Biju. She was doing a very good challenge where it was Dark Souls free, Soul level 1, which means you're not allowed to level up. And there were people, like, in the chat that were literally saying, bros, like, oh, this is pre-recorded and stuff. I don't understand how people would be like that. You know, the person could be really good at the game, right? You know? So I've had it happen, like, with Fortnite streams, too. I'm like, no, I'm playing Fortnite literally right then and there with everybody. And, like, for the short footage, when I do, it's usually a stream that's already happened. And what I end up doing with those things is I cut them up so it's, you know, a minute long YouTube short. It's nothing, you know, super fancy. It's just cut up. Like, I can't show all the boring parts in a YouTube short, right? So I have to get to the quick eliminations and show the eliminations. And if there's a win, you show the win. And if there's not a win, you don't. That's kind of how YouTube shorts work, right? You know? Particularly, like, for Fortnite content. Anything that's like a Battle Royale or first-person shooter, you just go to as quickly to show how many eliminations you got, because that's what the stuff that people are interested in, right? Like, so it's interesting, those type of criticisms, because it's like, I can't make a 10-minute YouTube short on all the eliminations, then it wouldn't be a YouTube short, right? So I have to show the best eliminations and the ones I thought would be the most entertaining. Case in point, with the Cuddle Team Leader one, there's one where I'm fighting the person in a box fight. I use the sword, I push them far away from me with the sword, and then I pull out the shotgun while they're still in midair and hit them with a headshot for the knockdown. You know? That's fun. That was something that I was doing just in my spare time. Not on stream. That was a non-stream. I was like, hey, that's a cool moment. I'm going to turn it into a short, but I don't know. It's always interesting, stuff like this, right? Fascinating to me, criticisms of that nature. Block. You know? Like, sometimes I'll play here in Monster Hunter, right? And even in Monster Hunter, like, sometimes I'll make a short and people complain, like, oh, you're just playing the busted build. Why are you playing metagame speedrunner build? Which, this isn't really a speedrunner build. This is more for comfort. You know? Right now, this is more of comfort. I'm not going, like, full-on attack. If I go full-on attack, this would be critical boost, weakness, exploit 5. If I could fit critical eye, which I don't think you can really fit. You know, I'd be doing one of my speedrunning. You're probably wondering why I'm doing that. I need to sharpen this sword. It burns through sharpness quite a bit because of the charges that we're doing. I should probably roll out of the way of that. You know, so it's just, you know, sometimes fascinating when I deal. I've had it also with the Yu-Gi-Oh! Content, too, because I play Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel, and people will get angry at my shorts because I'm, like, playing one of the more popular decks. And I'll be like, you're the reason that everything's wrong with Rank and Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel right now. You're the problem with everything that's wrong with casual. Oh, God, you filthy K9 player. Keep in mind, I just spent, like, my Thursday stream that I did grinding for all the gems as a free-to-play player to be able to make K9. It's not like I opened my wallet for that. I earned the right to play K9 through stuff. But you'll get these people that be like, oh, you play Draco Tales? Gross. It's like, bros, calm down, man. It's not that serious. It's a Yu-Gi-Oh video. If you want to, you know, throw a thumbs down, you can. That helps. That's an interaction. Like, that's the thing that people sometimes don't even really realize about, like, YouTube. If you thumbs down something of mine, thank you. You have counted in the algorithm as an interaction. It doesn't do anything to actually hurt the channel. I have, like, you know, everybody's got this too. Like, if you have a YouTube channel or if you're a streamer and stuff, you'll always have that one person or those two people that come to everything that you make to thumbs down it because they think, like, that's actually going to do something to hurt you in the algorithm. But the reality is it doesn't. It actually helps. It counts as an interaction. That's why I always tell people, like, if you really don't want somebody to succeed or do other stuff, just don't watch. That's actually the way that you do stuff to, like, hurt them. But, like, if you give a thumbs down or you send, like, a nasty troll comment, well, first of all, like, when I hide the nasty troll comment, it still counts on YouTube's end as an interaction, so it boosts something. Case in point, like, the Yu-Gi-Oh thing. And then the other thing, too, is, like, you know, you're giving me multiple engagements with the thumbs down, and so it's like, I don't know. Some people don't know how to, like, really YouTube, I suppose, in terms of that. So I always laugh at that. You know, what are you gonna do? If I took everything that people told me on the internet in terms of, like, not valid criticism or troll comments or something that they didn't like because I played, like, a metagame build in Monster Hunter or a metagame build in Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel, you know, I would be, like, a sad all the time. So I just kind of laugh it off right now. If it's a valid criticism, like, hey, the audio was too low for this dude, or hey, I thought this editing could have been a little bit more crisp with this, or hey, I think you should maybe use this in your build, it might help a little bit more. That's, like, constructive stuff that I don't mind, because, hey, that's cool. But, like, you know, that some of the Earth stuff is just, you laugh. What else are you gonna do? I've been on the internet for so many freaking years that there's nothing that, like, anybody can do at this point that's really gonna rile me. I should have offset a little bit earlier, or later, actually, and I would have been okay there. You know? And it's always just kind of funny, man. What are you gonna do? Like, I'm here to play, like, video games, entertain, have a conversation with these guys. If you like what you see, that's always great. You know, I appreciate it. I'm here to hang out with these guys in the Dread Nights. Like, that's what we do. We play video games here. I'm not, like... as a VTuber, I'm not the boyfriend experience. I'm never gonna be somebody's boyfriend experience on this stream. I don't like to do that type of stuff. I'm just basically a VTuber who streams. I treat me like a regular streamer, really. You know, I'm not gonna go, hey, baby girl, how are you doing today? And sing you a song or read you a bedtime story, or, you know, I'm here and I'll be like, hey, I'm trying out this build. It looks pretty fun. Maybe you should try it out too. Hey, I'm playing, you know, Fortnite. Let's see if we can get this challenge where I use a bright pink bear skin and maybe I can, you know, get a victory royale. That's what this channel's about. I help people along the way too. When I do my Yu-Gi-Oh! Streams, I always explain why I'm playing these cards, how these cards work together, why things are the way they are in Yu-Gi-Oh! Why this meta works this way. That's always been, like, the theme of the channel. When I was doing Diablo free content, and I know there's a lot of people are upset at me right now because I don't do Diablo free content anymore. Diablo 4 I didn't play much of, etc. This monster wants me so bad. It wants me so bad. I'm sorry, but my heart belongs to another monster. You can't have me the way that you think you can. Alright, let's roll here. You know? When I do stuff on the channel, it's always been trying to do it, like, informative. Like, case in point, like, this seems pretty good, but I feel like we can do a little bit better in terms of our damage rotations. I feel like we're having to chase this guy around. Somebody could flash bomb here, we could flash... They went for it, and then they got the para. Okay, good job. See? It read my mind, so they made me a fool there. You know? But that's what I like to do. I like to explain what's going on, help people build. Case in point, like, this build, look at the build right now. Look how many busted skills I have on that. Why? Because I have, like, Gognazios, which gives me the most gem options, compared to, like, some other builds. I could make it a speedrunner build, but this is, like, a comfort build. What is a comfort build for people who don't know? It's just to make, like, your life more comfortable when you're playing the game, so you have skills that make it easier. Like, sheath, you know, my weapon a little bit quicker, you know, because this is a slow-moving weapon. We got a lot of gems here. That's kind of good, too. You know, that's what I do. You know, I know there's people who may not feel like the way I do things is necessarily the right way or what's acceptable in terms of VTubing. Like, I know people want me to have, like, lore and stuff and be, like, the boyfriend experience and stuff, but if you look at, like, our male VTubers that are out there, and this is no disrespect to our male VTubers, that boyfriend experience stuff doesn't work for regular people who are just, like, wanting to watch regular people video game and stuff, you know? People mostly want people that you could just hang out with, talk about sports, case in point, like basketball and all that stuff. People that you could crack open a beer with, people that you can talk about, like, why AI is probably ruining a lot of stuff that's going on currently in gaming. You know, Robert Duvall passed away today. You know, he was a great actor from The Godfather. How many people are familiar with Robert Duvall as an actor? You know, he, you know, passed away today. That was sad. We could talk about the world issues. I don't want to do something that's like... And there's nothing wrong with that for the people who do that. Keep in mind, I'm not dissing people who do that. You do you, fam, right? I'm just saying that that's not my cup of tea, and that's not what we do here on Dreadscape Gaming. We never have done it in the 5 years I've been streaming here. We're probably not going to ever do that stuff. I don't like to be, like, superficial or fake. Or come off fake looking. Wait, you won't give me a bedtime story? Never mind, I gotta find someone else. Oh, yeah. Can I get the lobby ID? Yeah, you could get the lobby ID. Or you could do, like, the Hunter Connect. I'm sorry, like, I went on a big tangent here. You know, like, there's other people that do that stuff and they don't have, like, a good time. Everybody knows what happened. Like, if you're a fan of VTubers, there's Hollow Stars, right? Why didn't Hollow Stars kind of get over the way that they've never really gotten over? Because they're the boyfriend experience. Which a lot of people that watch VTubers, shockingly, are guys. Not that many girls watch male VTubers, because it's mostly a female-centric, like, dominated thing. So if you portray yourself as the boyfriend experience, where most people that are going to watch VTubers are mostly male anyway, it doesn't work. It's just not going to work, because there's not enough people that care for that. But if you had them just being regular guys doing regular guy things and none of that, it would probably have gone a lot better in my opinion. But what do I know, right? Alright, sorry about that. Link party. Let's do link party. How do I do this again? Do I have to set it up? I do, right? Allow our hunters to join. Set passcode. No. View link members. Ooh. Hunter? Where do I show me? Okay, this is me. Do you know how to do link party? Wait, you won't give me... I read that already. I'm sorry. I'm kind of a brain farting today. You could get in with that Hunter ID, right? You can find me via Hunter ID, and we'll just do, like, link party. I'll keep it up there for a couple seconds. In case you want to add. You know. So there's that stuff, you know. Tread does things his way. Maybe I'm a little bit niched, as some people have cited, but I like my niche. I like hanging out here. I like doing things the way that we've done it. I think there's some great strides that have been made, and remember, my computer was broken for a while. I had to buy a brand new laptop for a while, so there were a couple months where I just wasn't, like, gaining subscribers and being able to put out a lot of stuff because my computer would crash, like, literally after a stream. So, you know, we're ramping it up in production. So there's the Hunter ID. I can make a lobby if you want as well. In case I have to go to the art area. We'll go to Grand Hub too. Whoa, that cat is a little bit in trouble. You know? So there's that. Alright, received Hunter request. Accept. What are you in the mood to do? Do you want to help randoms, or do you have, like, some quests that you need to do? Because I'm down for just about anything. If we have to play GOG, though, I have to change the weapon. Has set you... Did I accept this? I accepted it. You got it? Okay. Good. I mean, we could do SOSs, jump around if you want. Or do you have, like, a quest in particular that you're interested in doing? Because if not, like, we could look for something that has, like, 2 people filled it, right? That's something we could do. Arc Volt is always good for extra parts. We're gonna need a lot of these parts anyway. How about we do our... Oh, that one's full already. I just help randoms at this point. I'm down for whatever. Okay, so let's just find, like, a random lobby or something that's useful. Okay, that sounds good to me. That's kind of what I do at this point, too. Like, I've kind of hit all my goals. So I just try to go for, like, oh, this could be... But there's 3 people there. We need something with 2. Let's just see if we can get into this. See if we could get in both slots there, and we should be good. By the way, Pretty Party Boy apparently liked my TikTok video that I recently put up. Thank you for the like. I have notifications coming in from everywhere. What a name, Pretty Party Boy. What a name. Did you, by any chance, get in as well here, hopefully? Yeah, looks like we did. Alright. Let's fight this Jindahad! No, it filled up? Ah, that's unfortunate. Alright, I'll back out. I'll back out. It's okay. They'll be mad at me, but it's okay. They could be like, filthy streamer, he doesn't want to play with us. Man, it filled up quick on that one. They're probably like, why did he leave? Was it because I only had a green weapon? Oh, a toxic monster hunter player? It's fine, it's fine. It's fine. How was everybody, by the way? Hopefully good. Like, I didn't sleep this weekend because I had, like, a lot of stuff going on. I was out and about handling business, getting stuff done, competitive stuff, too. I would love to get one of these done, but this is not the build to try it with. We could try this. No, that's 3 people. Maybe here. Hopefully this won't fill up. We could do another one of these. I need some parts for transmogs of this. For the weapon transmogs in particular. You know? I'm gonna be having a lot of pasta for dinner. I have like a whole bunch of pasta. Has anybody ever had this problem? Like you make pasta for dinner, and then you have like pasta for like 3 or 4 days available. I made some spaghetti with pesto sauce. And you know, I eyeballed it. I didn't really measure how much pasta I was gonna use. And there's like just a whole bunch of pasta left. Like so much pasta, it's not even funny. I feel like I could have fed an army. Alright. Swing? No, I missed. Were you able to get into this one? Probably you should be able. Yeah, you're in here, okay. Oh, you're playing Hunting Horn. Cool. I haven't seen too many Hunting Horn users in a while. What type of Hunting Horn are you using? I wonder. Is it Help Horn or is it Boost Horn? Like, I was playing Hunting Horn a couple days ago, but unfortunately I have to edit some of the VOD footage because I played some Yugi also that stream, and I was giving some advice, and I didn't realize, like, my Google has my IRL icon. I was like, oh no! Mr. Streamer kind of doxed himself. Not that it's, like, a super big deal, but I showed my face. I was like, oh, I gotta private this. I was supposed to edit it. I forgot to edit it. I gotta edit it this weekend. I'll be hopefully back up. Because there was, like, some funny bits I did there that I would love to, like, keep up. Alright, let's wait on this. He's angry! He's going into fire mode. He's burning with passion. Thank goodness I did not overextend there. Because that would have been scary, Tread Knights. Let's go, Griffin. Okay, 2 aggro, let's roll out. Yeah. You know? This monster was pretty cool. I wish they would have done more with him. I'm hopefully with the expansion that they announced, they'll do more. Because, you know, I feel like Zoashia is, like, just a wasted opportunity. Like, when you compare him to, like, Xeno'jiiva, which I feel like this is, like, a budget Xeno'jiiva. I feel like Xeno'jiiva's fight is a little bit more interesting. This fire tech that it does, he spams this like crazy. He's like that guy that goes to a fighting game tournament and just, like, mashes the B button and the Y button, but doesn't do, like, any real combos. I mean, we all know a friend like that, right? Any of you, like, invited people over to play fighting games? I mean, maybe this is kind of crazy. Back in my day, when, like, video games were not really with, like, a whole bunch of online play, we used to get together to play, like, games at our friend's house. So we would play, like, WWF No Mercy on the N64, or we would play, like, Street Fighter Third Strike on the Dreamcast, or we would play, like, WWE SmackDown, here comes the plane. And we'd have to actually go to our friend's house. Literally, we would have to go to our friend's house to play the video game with our friends. There was no, like, connecting to the internet to play the video game with randoms, which, don't get me wrong, I think it's cool that I can stream and I can jump on a game online and I can connect and play with viewers a video game that are, you know, somewhere across the world or far away from me in the country. I like that. Don't get me wrong, I think that's really cool that you can connect to people in gaming that way, and it opens the horizons, but I do miss, like, I have friends, IRL friends that still live in the same state as me that refuse to go out to play physical Yu-Gi-Oh! TCG, because they don't want to leave their house. And they're like, no, we could just play on Master Duel if that's the case. I have friends that, like, we could play the game literally together in each other's houses, like, you know, the old days of LAN party, you know. I have a laptop, you know, the gaming laptop, I can take this anywhere with me and play. And they refuse to, like, go out or meet up to, like, play video games anymore. I miss that social aspect of video games where, like, your friends would actually go out and, like, hang out and play video games with you. Like, I had a video game meetup here in New York City for a while, where the whole purpose of the video game meetup was so that gamers would actually get outside and actually socialize with other gamers. And I had one that I did where we met up at a bar and we would hang out and mingle at the bar and, you know, play video games at the bar, and that was pretty cool. And then I had another video game meetup, which was for Pokemon stuff. Pokemon VGC, because there wasn't, like, a lot of places you could practice and stuff, and the whole goal of that one was to teach people to play Pokemon at and this is VGC Pokemon, not like singles, because there's people who play, like, what's considered Smogon and stuff. No, VGC, actual official video game format championship for Pokemon. And we would, the whole purpose of that was, like, have Pokemon players go out, be social, be interactive, play video games, make some new friends along the way. You know, after we would do those training sessions and stuff, and people would learn stuff, would go out and hang out at, like, a bar, or go and have a restaurant and stuff. Like, all those cool things that people don't really do anymore. You know, so, like, here in the city, I was very, very adamant about getting gamers to go outside and socialize, but unfortunately, like, nowadays, I don't do those groups anymore because I just don't have that time physically to kind of get out there and do that. Which, you know, it's, as you get older, you have different stuff that's going on. And then a lot of the problem, too, is, like, COVID hit. And, like, when COVID hit, it kind of changed, like, people wanting to go out to, like, interact in video games, too. Which, it's kind of sad here in New York City because we got hit, like, the worst with COVID. Like, a lot of my friends, like, I have a friend that still refuses to, like, hang out with me because he thinks, like, COVID's gonna come back. He's traumatized by it. So he won't actually step outside, really. He even, like, will, like, refuse to come out. Literally refuses to come out because he thinks COVID's coming back. I mean, I'm not saying it can't necessarily, but I think we, for the moment, thankfully have it under control. You know, but that type of stuff, like, let me roll your sign on play lights like back. You know, that stuff traumatized a lot of my friends here in New York City, so they refused to socialize. Yu-Gi-Oh! Tournaments for a while had shut down. A lot of Yu-Gi-Oh! Card shops here that were, like, straight-up Yu-Gi-Oh! Card shops closed down, too. So, like, now if I want to play Yu-Gi-Oh! Here in the city, I have to, like, travel super far to one place that does it, and, like, nobody shows up to local, or I have to travel out of the state to play physical Yu-Gi-Oh! TCG. So it kind of makes me sad because a lot of video games that you can play either, like, with your friends together, like a Nintendo Switch. Like, how cool would it be to, like, hang out with your friends and play the Nintendo Switch games in person? I think that's cool. I think you should do that. But nowadays, people are like, nah, fam, we'll just play online. No, let's go out and, like, touch grass and play video games and then, you know, do something else afterwards. It makes me sad. Like, the only time I ever see it really happen anymore is, like, the esports stuff that I do. It's like, you have to go outside to do the esports stuff. You can't stay... I mean, technically you can for, like, qualifiers and stuff, but... Like, for the big things, nah, you gotta go outside. You gotta actually show up. You can't play that at, like, the confines of your home. You gotta actually show up. So that they can, like, confirm you're not cheating and stuff. You know, that's why I love, like, physical Yu-Gi-Oh! TCG as opposed to, like, Master Duel TCG, even though, for Master Duel, spoiler alert, after all that, like, non-grass touching that you do at Master Duel, you still have to go outside for the championship, because obviously a championship's held somewhere. Thank you for the heal. My max potion wore off there. It's okay. We're still good. We're still good. So, you know, I miss social interactions in video games that aren't, like, online. And I miss that because I came from a time period where you would go over to your buddies' houses and play video games with them. And now, like, I have friends and they just refuse to go outside. I'm like, dude, go outside. We'll hang out. Nope, nope, nope. We could just play it online. Why, man? Why? We could... Literally, we could just... Could hang out and, you know, so it makes me sad. Makes me sad. Fred's not, like, super happy about that. But, you know, it is what it is, I suppose. But then in the other retrospect, right? Because there's always two sides to a coin, right, Red Knights? There's always two sides to a coin. You know, the other aspect of it is I get to connect with people that I probably wouldn't be able to play with video games in, necessarily. Like, you know, Dread has been saying for a while, Dread has been looking into having a bit of a change of scenery. Dread's kind of getting tired of being where he is at the moment. Dread needs, like, new experiences, new life and stuff. I've been thinking about it. You know, because it's like a lot of my friends here don't want to touch grass anymore. So it's like I need to go somewhere else where I'm going to meet people who want to touch grass and do stuff. Because here in New York City, like, the problem too is, like, it's hard to meet, like, new people. Just because, like, everybody's kind of, like, it's kind of cliquey, right? So, like, you ever meet people via work-related things? And this, mostly everything I do work-related is with people that either are, like, clients that are much, much older than me that have no interest in hanging out, or it's clients that I work with that are very, very far away. Oh, hold that thought. Hold that thought. Hold that thought. Hold that thought. iFrame, save me! We're okay. You know, so I kind of miss that type of stuff, but I've been, like, thinking about it. I think it's time for a change of pace. Time to, like, spread my wings, literally and metaphorically speaking. Roll. Yes, we did it. Good job. I mean, not that this is necessarily a hard quest. Like, you know, touching grass is important, particularly with card games, too. Like, I used to hang out all the time and go to, like, locals and play, you know, in local card shops, where it was, you know, I would show up on a Friday, and then I'd go to a tournament on Saturday, and go to a Sunday, and lots and lots and lots of traveling, you know. I like that aspect of TCGs, and you don't really get it when you're, like, playing Master Duels, just, like, that way. And it's kind of crazy, because I've met people even, like, are, like, VTubers, and their only experience to, like, trading card games, ironically, is, like, Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel, which is scary to me. Like, you've never played physical Yu-Gi-Oh! TCG, ever? In all the time that it's been out? Like, I know people who only play Magic the Gathering Arena, but have never played, like, Magic the Gathering itself. And I just find it, like, insane. And you know what's the most crazy thing, too? Like, you know, obviously there's the Nintendo Switch, too. And the Nintendo Switch, like, those systems were designed so that you could take them on the go, so that you could play with your friends in person. I have friends who are Switch owners that refuse to go out with their Switch to play and interact with other people. Like Animal Crossing. You know, I have had Animal Crossing since Animal Crossing came out. I have never been able to interact with anybody in person to, like, visit their town in Animal Crossing. I know it's silly to say that, but that truly is the case. Like, I want to go and visit somebody's town in Animal Crossing. I want to be able to have, like, you know, Pokemon battles again with people. I want to, you know, be able to play, like, Mario Kart in person, where, you know, you're not worried about, like, a whole bunch of other tryhards in it. Like, what happened to the social aspect of gaming? We have it in the form of online, but again, we don't necessarily truly have it like the way we used to. I feel like an old man that's saying, like, get off my lawn, but in reality, this was something that you still had, like, with the Nintendo Switch 1 days and the 3DS days. And it's just, like, crazy how things have changed. You're up for another one, Larry, or you were just popping in for that one? Alright, let's see what else we can find. Arch Temper would be fun, but it's a manual one. They're not going to accept it. I know that. Okay, that's free. That's free. This one is... I don't think I've seen this one before. Let's do this. Let's help them. I have only played Physical Magic and Yu-Gi-Oh! I haven't since middle school, so I barely remember it, but we had fun at lunch in the school. Yeah, I'm down for a few runs. Yeah, I'm going till about 7 o'clock, so I have a... yeah, Physical Magic is fun. Physical Yu-Gi-Oh! Is fun. Like, there's no good replacement, personally. Schoolyard stuff, like, when I... Oh, man, this is gonna date me a little bit. But when, like, I was in when I was in school, Pokemon had come out, right? So, like, we had, like, link battles during lunch hours for it. Schoolyard Yu-Gi-Oh! Wasn't something that we really did at that time. But Pokemon was something, so people would do, like, Pokemon battling, you know, back in the day for it. I kind of miss that, right? Like, I don't, like, I feel like, obviously, I'm way, you know, I've been in my college years and stuff. I'm, you know, obviously, for those who don't know, a millennial. But, like, you know, I miss those type of, like, interactions. It's, like, I would assume probably if you go to, like, a school cafeteria for high school or stuff, they're probably all on their phones, like, showing TikTok videos and stuff. And they're probably not, like, playing Yu-Gi-Oh! With each other, or Magic the Gathering, or playing Switch. Probably you wouldn't be allowed to bring the Switch anyway to high school and stuff like that, now that I remember. You know? The other thing, too, is, like, people are so freaking addicted in this day and age to, like, cell phones. Like, they're constant... Like, I have to be on my cell phone, obviously, for channel-related stuff and, like, business-related stuff, but, like, I put it down and I step away from it because I don't like to be on my phone 24/7. But I've, like, seen even, like, freaking babies, like, actual infants, that are on, like, tablets and cell phones. And I'm like, what is this world coming to right now? We got babies on cell phones, as opposed to, like, playing with toys that help them expand. They're like, oh, that's a cool call-out. Join the concert. I like that one. That's an awesome call-out. I gotta peep out what hunting horn you're using. I tried hunting horn. I couldn't really get into it. I miss, like, the echo attack that we had in World/Iceborne. The echo wave. I mean, echo bevel's not bad, but it's not great either. Okay, roll. You know, whatever happened to, like, hanging up? That's the other thing, too. Like, I always laugh because people think, like, I don't touch grass. You know how much grass I've touched in my life? You know how much grass I still touch in my life, too? Like, I play these video games, yes, but, like, I speedrun a lot of the stuff that I do. Just to be able to make it for content. But, like, you know, I have a life outside of this. You know? It's just kind of funny sometimes, like... And that's the problem, too, with streaming. Like, and I understand, I get it, because people see one side of a streamer and they think that that's the only thing that the streamer does. A lot of you probably don't know, like, you know, I work in film and television industry. I have, like, clients I work with that. I do some stuff in the gaming-related stuff. I sometimes work as a consultant with video game companies. One of the video game companies that I consult with is one of the video games we're currently playing. You know, I give feedback and stuff. I have seen some feedback in regards to, obviously the patch that went out. I've seen what people like, I've seen what people don't like. I have collected data. I say give it a while before the expansion, the next patch that's coming out should fix anybody who's on low-end stuff. You know? And this is not sponsored content, by the way. Not sponsored content. I'm playing this because I've been playing Monster Hunter for God knows how long. But, you know, that's the stuff that I do. It's kind of boring stuff, but it's stuff. And then on top of that, I do esports stuff. When I'm not around, it's probably because I'm doing something esports related, which means I'm probably in the process of touching grass to go win, like, championships or qualify for regionals or qualify for this. It's a multifaceted thing. So, like, you know, sometimes it's kind of funny. I understand, because, you know, if you only see one side of a streamer, you probably think, well, this person stays inside all day, and that's all they do. They're probably, like, you know, if you, on a normal day, is this, and, yeah, I prep some content. I will, you know, eat my dinner. I try to watch some sports if I can. I get ready for, you know, IRL stuff that I do, and then you go back to it, and I make shorts, and, you know, I'm like any other human being. You know what? That's around my age bracket. We get up, we do IRL stuff. I, you know, get in. I prep my content. I do the stream. When the stream is over, I prep something else that I'm doing. I hit up my buddies to see how they're doing. And, you know, it's kind of rinse, cycle, repeat. Does it get tedious sometimes? Yeah, it does. You know, I'm kind of not about, like, nightlife anymore. Because the thing about it is, like, here in New York, I'd already done the nightlife scene. You know, I used to do the bar hopping. I used to do, you know, I used to bar back with my bestie, Will. I've told the story of Will before on stream. If you don't know, find, like, an old VOD of mine. And you'll be, I've told these stories before, you know. Saturday nights and Sunday nights was at a bar. And even before COVID, Saturday and Friday nights, again, was at a bar. That was what we used to do. I'm tired of that lifestyle. That's boring at this point, you know? Dread has gotten to the point where he's just kind of tired, wants to just, like, live very quiet nights at home, you know? Dread is, I don't want to say I'm in my nesting phase, because that's, like, more of a woman terminology, but I'm kind of, like, in my nesting phase. I'm, you know, ready to find Miss Gaming, and, you know, settle down and, you know, move to that cabin or that farm or wherever it is, and, you know, have, you know, 2 dogs and whatever else, you know, entails. Like, that's kind of where I am. So it's kind of funny when people are like, man, he just doesn't touch grass, like, at night anymore and stuff. No, I've gotten older. Priorities have changed. You know, I'm not interested in that stuff. Do I still want to travel a bit? Yeah, I still want to travel a bit, you know, but, because who doesn't want to travel, right? You know, but, like, I don't want to, like, have the lifestyles of the rich and famous either, because if that were the case, I would have probably, you know, in 2021, 22, when there was VTuber places that were interested in me, I would have sold out, and I probably would have been in a very, very bad place right now. But I'm not. I'm here, and I'm fine being here, doing this way, you know? But that's kind of how it is for me right now. I'm just, like, just living life, and I like now a nice, quieter life. I'm like, settling down into that type of style. Because I've done bar scene. I did bar hopping and bar hanging out all the way till, like, 2020. Was doing that for, like, 10-something years with my friends. And then when, like, my best friend moved to California, they moved, you know, a lot of that ended. I still did it with still the same friends that I had for a while. And then, you know, like I mentioned with the gaming groups and stuff, but, you know, I'm tired of that. That's fun. Like, I leave that to young blood, as they say. Right now, I'm just, like, I'm settled, bro. I just want to settle and chill, and you know what? Have somebody I can rant about, like, Final Fantasy VII with, and have somebody that I can rant about video games, or, like, if a movie comes out, like, ask them, what's your thoughts in the theme here thematically? What do you think the director was going for? What do you think? Like, that's stuff that I care about. I like video games, don't get me wrong, but that's our stuff that I care about, too. But, you know, obviously you wouldn't see that, because obviously if you're here and you only see me gaming and streaming, yeah, you only see, like, probably one side, which is unfortunate. I wish I could show all the multifaceted sides of Dread as the human being on stream, but that's not possible, because people are here for the games, right? You know? I can't have, like, a film class discussion with you until you go watch a film, and we'll come back and have, like, a film club. Or I'll tell you, go read, like, this manga and stuff, or we'll go watch this anime, and we'll have, like, a discussion about, like, the real themes of the anime and stuff. First of all, probably most people on YouTube wouldn't be interested in... Oh my god! That's what I get for looking at chat. It's not your fault. It's mine. Skill issue. Heal up a bit. You know. That's stuff that I thought about doing here on YouTube, but I know it's not going to go over well, particularly for the stream. You need a lot of people to really be able to discuss stuff of that nature. You know. But that's where I am at, so it's, like, kind of funny sometimes. Like, what's wrong with now wanting to have, like, a quiet life? I've touched a lot of grass in my days, and I still touch it when I need to touch it for everything, but, you know? Can I rest some, you know? Can I rest? Am I not allowed to rest? Haven't I earned it a little? Oh, I thought that was going to be an overhead. Block it? No? Okay, I have my skill that gets me out of jail. Let me move. Very good. Wakata! Wakata! Yes, you know, but we're not going for it. Come on, swing, swing! Ah, he swung too early. That's fine. Insect glaive user put in some work here. I love insect glaive users that stay on the ground. They know what's up. I need to get an offset here. Let's reposition. Get the mega potion. Thank you. Good group. Good group. Like always. This fight was fun. I wish they would have done more with this monster. I feel like he should have been the big baddie. And it shouldn't have been Arcvold. Because they hyped him so much. They really did. Like in the trailers leading up to Monster Hunter Wilds, he was so hyped up. And then we got that. Alright, let's wait on that. Oh, he looks a little bit woozy. Maybe just a little bit. The music for this hunt, too, is always so good, too. I think he's one of the best themes for Wilds. That might be debatable. Well, let's cut this down. Nice. I don't think I get that. That's kind of a whiff, but that's okay. Yes, I know I could use the Secreto Sporto. I know. You don't have to tell me. We know, handler. We know. We just choose not to do that. Onward to victory. Insect glaive green weapon, perhaps? Huzzah! Let's go. Oh, no. That was a good roll. Harold, no! It's okay, Harold. You're gonna be okay. I promise. In the name of Dreadscape Gaming, you shall not cart. Let's roll. Beam time. Thank you for that. Wait on it. Big boom boom coming up. Yep. Got to reposition here. If I was a little closer, maybe an onset. Come on. Come on. Oh. You son of a monkey! I knew that was coming too. Eddie freaking went on the cliff like a coward. Oh, part brick there for anybody who can get to it. Double part brick, actually. Nice. Good job, team. Good job. He's tripping all over the place. Nice, nice. What is everybody's favorite monster for Wilds? Mine personally is new Udra. I really like the design on it, and I like the fight itself, even though Arch-Tempered's a nightmare to fight. I think Raydal would probably be a close second for me. Ooh, is that what I think I see? Yeah, there was a part break there. Big whiff time. I can't see what's going on. There was too many particle effects there. That's fine. Good job with the flash bomb. Here he's coming through. He's like a bomber 52 right now. Near Gigante would be kind of cool for Monster Hunter Wilds. I really miss him too. Good job. Let's give a thumbs up. How do I do that again? Under communication. Good work. Good work, good work, good work. No, you! Thanks, you're welcome. You're welcome, you're welcome. Raydal tail. I don't need any of these parts, but we'll put it to like the smelter. You know, I made a terrible mistake this stream. It's not a big mistake, but I didn't bring any hydration with me. I could hunt for about another half hour. I'm having some fun chill hunts. Yes, look at them busting a groove here. They want to dance all over the Raydal. Oh, they look like the handler. That's kind of cool. I have that outfit too. Oh, to answer your question, I have the Great Bagpipe for attack up L and earplugs and Gogs for damage. Oh, so you're constantly swapping. I see. Makes a lot of sense now. Alright, we didn't need really any of these parts, but it's about helping our hunters on their quest. On their quest to victory. Hunter Egg 302. But yeah, new Udra is probably my favorite monster in this generation. Both design and the battle, I think, is probably one of the more unique battles. Ray Dow, I think, is a close second. I really don't like Arkvold. I know a lot of people like the flagship monster, but I feel he's a little bit bland. A lot of his fight is telegraphed. I know, like, the Arch-Tempered version is going to kind of change up the formula a little bit, which I kind of hope it does, because personally, like, I don't know. He's threatening, but it's just kind of a boring fight. For me. That's just my, you know, my opinion. I don't want people to cancel me. Like, how dare you say that Arkvold is the worst monster of Monster Hunter Wilds? We gotta cancel this streamer. You know? No, that's not what I'm saying. I'm saying I like those monsters more than that one for my own personal reason. Man, let's see. That's an Arkvold. That's a manual accept. Why a manual accept on that? It's not a 9-star. Arch-Temper's full. Ooh, Sir Regios. This might be scary. Let's do it. Because it's got potential charms. We may fail this, though. But that's okay. That's okay. That's okay. I'm excited for MR100 Arkvold variant. Yeah, that should be interesting. I'm hoping we get, like, the Elder Dragons back. Like, I missed Teostra, Kushala, Chameleos. Honestly, I liked Val Hasak. I know a lot of people didn't like Val Hasak and Black Veil Val Hasak, but I'd like to see them come back in particular. You know, like, near Gigante, I have a soft spot. That's, like, my favorite monster for Monster Hunter World / Iceborne. You know, so I would like to see him back because, you know, obviously last Sunbreak we got Velkhana. I don't want to see Velkhana again for a while. Onward to victory! Looks like somebody withdrew from this quest. Did you make it in by any chance? Or did this one fill up? Do the powders? Do the pautas? You're welcome for that. Alright. Alright. Let's go. Sorry about that. Locked in. Yes, you joined it. Okay, good. I wasn't too sure if you were able to or not. Okay, roll. I hate fighting this thing. This thing is a nightmare to deal with. This is the true gatekeeper. I would like to see a variant of Seregios as much as I don't like fighting a 9-star Arch-Tempered. I think we're way overdue for a variant of it. Kind of like how Flaming Espinus was a variant of Espinus, despite the fact that he never had one in... Where was he from again? I think it was Frontier, if I remember correctly. I am not afraid of you, Seregios. I will fight you tooth and nail. Okay, good. Get back here, you coward. I ain't done with you. Should probably not chase off that quickly, though. Okay, good job. Let's get that ration in for extra. I'm gonna try to go for the mount here. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Mountain denied. That's okay. Don't stress it. Just go with it, right? Alright, let's wait. Good job. Wait on it. I'm trying to get a little bit more positioning. Roll. I don't want to take those cloth attacks because I'm not trying to get the bleed status effect. Roll. Okay. Roll. Nice. Perfect. The power of teamwork. The power of friendship. We have the power of friendship and anime on our side, Dread Knights. That we do. Anybody been watching any good, like, anime series? Because I haven't watched any good animes in a while. Like, I'm excited for, obviously, Dragon Ball Super, which kind of outs me. I've been watching a lot of older anime that I've already seen a bazillion times before. Like... Oh, no. Oh, no. Thank you. That's the one time I condone flashing in anything. Oh, man. He's comboing me. It's hard. It's a Mega Potion here. Good group. Thank you for all the buffs. Roll. Let's do this. We must do this. We can do this. We shall do this. We will prevail, Dread Knights. We will prevail. You're gonna land, right? Get down here. Oh, I can't reach him. Is he mounted him? Or is he just being a clown? Okay. Wasn't too sure. I'm looking like See, and they say gamers don't look up. I'm one of the few exceptions. I actually look up. Well, in this game, you have to look up. If you're not freaking looking up, you're probably gonna, like, get screwed over and die. 1, 2, buckle my shoe. Oh, I was hoping he was gonna break out of that fur attack, but that works too. Hi there. Rawr, you're angry. Oh, we're not using the blast one. Okay, that explains a lot. Seregios is a little bit woozy. Just a little bit woozy. Okay. Carve broke. Okay, that's nice. Oop. Thank you. Swing. Good job. Somebody got a overhead slash, the offset as it's called. I wish I could get mine. Alright. I should probably heal. Yep. Because he's going to do those claw attacks. Okay, if I'm a little quiet, my apologies, because since this is a 9-star tempered quest, I don't want to, like, fail the quest, so I'm not as chatty as I normally would be. My apologies, but obviously, gotta lock in here. Trying to get this damn tail off. Alright. Switch. Alright, you want to get cute? We'll get cute. I got the mail. I wasn't trying to get the mail. We got it, though. Hey, happy accident, right? Modern problems require modern solutions. Like an old companion of mine used to say. Yes, thank you for the heals. Well, it's coming down. I'm going to drop it like it's hot. There we go. Huzzah! There's a lovely part break there, but... Oh. I whiffed a little bit because it's out of position. It's okay. It's all for the team. But the part break, that's what matters. Alright. Reset. Oh, please do this. Please do your... Ah, that would have been great. I would hope he was going for the claw attack there. Misread. Good job. Let's sharpen our weapon a little bit here. Nice, nice. Good job, all of you. Very good job. Very good job. You shall all be promoted to, like, I don't know, officers, whatever you want to consider yourselves, of the Dread Knight Army. I really one day have to show you guys a design for what an actual Dread Knight looks like. Think of it like a little dragon in armor. That's what these guys are supposed to be. Oh. No. I'm being so greedy because there's this part break I want desperately. It's by the face, too. I think maybe they got it already. Okay. Let's reposition. No, it's still there. It's still there. It's still there for the taking. Ah. I think I got it. Yes, I did. Okay, sweet. I saw that blue thing just staring at me in the face. I had to go for it. You know, you gotta go for it. You gotta win it all. Good job. Another part break. There's a nerd blue by the leg. Somehow I have a feeling this Seregios wants me to get up close and personal with its legs. Just a little bit, right? Just a little bit there. Tiny bit. I'm going to try to get the tail off, because this tail's starting to become a bit of a nuisance. Alright. Get out of here, tail. Your tail belongs to me. Fuck. I will collect that tail, even if it kills me. Actually, no, because we don't want it to kill us. That's why I'm being very careful how I do this. Oh, poor baby got stuck. Well, maybe... Oop. Let's go for it. Fuck. Oop. I tripped over there. I think I tripped over his leg a little bit, but that's fine. Go up a little bit just so. Oh, another part break coming. Ooh, good flash bomb, but I think it might have been a little late. Nope, roll. Okay. Still good. This is a level 9 Seregios for people maybe coming in. Swing. A lot of part breaks, though. This was a good group. No whiffing the great sword slash. Had he just walked a little bit, that would have been perfect. See, gamers do look up. I am proof that not all gamers don't look up. I looked up, damn it. Anybody ever seen the movie Megamind? a really good animated film. Does anybody remember when, like, Tina Fey's character is trying to give, like, Megamind motivation in the final fight? And she's like, yeah, you know that night that I dumped you? He's like, is it really the time to be talking about this right now? And she's like, I looked back that night. And you should too. That thought popped into my head. Just because of, like, gamers never look up. I know it's completely unrelated, but if you've never seen the movie Megamind, I highly recommend it. It is really worth a watch. It's one of DreamWorks' hidden gems that doesn't get as much love as it should. Ironically, they're making a sequel to Megamind. I don't know when it's coming out, though, but I know it's like the script was in development. You know, which I prefer seeing a sequel to Megamind. Oh, good job. I think I got the final blow there, or maybe it was all of us. But Megamind is such a good animated film. Like, I feel like lately, with Disney... I'm sorry, I'm a little bit parched because I don't have any water here. So if my voice is cracking a little bit. But... Yes, GG's, good job. You know, but I feel like Disney's CGI animated films lately have been kind of a bit of a miss. Like, I saw Coco. Don't get me wrong, Coco is not necessarily bad. By the way, thank you, Kazu, I think you pronounced this Ichi, for the subscribe here on YouTube. I do greatly appreciate it. Most importantly, I appreciate you. Thank you. Welcome to the Dreadite Army. Or Dread Knight Army. I don't think I said that correctly. Hopefully I did. Dread's a little parched. Power prolonger level 3 with a 2-socket. That's actually usable. Intimidator, resentment, speed sharpening, Stamina surge. Okay, good. Guard up. Thank you. I didn't get any good talismans. Did you get any, Larry, for that? I'm an idiot. I did have hydration. It was right in front of me. I didn't even see it. That's how you know Mr. Streamer's a little tired. Whew. That was a good one. Any good talismans here for you, hopefully, Larry? Oh no, I tabbed out. Right. Why has my controller suddenly turned itself off? Yeah? Nani? I thought unplug my controller here, guys. It seems to have turned itself off. Hopefully it didn't break. That would suck. And then we have to change up the plan for the rest of the stream. Because I can't play mouse and keyboard. Okay, no. It just, like, disconnected. That was weird. These guys good with stream? I'm looking at my phone to see. I think these guys are all stable here. And by stable, I mean the stream itself is stable, correct? Whew. Sorry about that. Give me 1 second. I just want to check something. Need, you know, to hydrate after a while. Long hunts. That was a fun one. That was a really fun one, too. Yum. That's some mighty fun hydration there. Always hydrate, right? Drink plenty of water. I didn't check the talismans I got. I didn't see any Golden Age, though. Yeah, that's the one you really want to go for, right? The Golden Age ones. Like, my best talisman right now, I think, has been, like... I've been trying to get, like, a weakness exploit with, like, critical boost. I don't know if you can even roll it. Yeah, no stars or anything. Okay, thank you. Great. Yeah, sometimes, like, with the stutter things, it could be a YouTube issue. Because there's times people are like, Dre, it's your internet when it comes to Yu-Gi-Oh stuff. It's not. Like, I can't, like, explain it. But, like, whenever I play, like, Yu-Gi-Oh Master Duel, there's some... You know, funny business that happens in it. You know. It's like I used to stream Dead by Daylight, and the same thing would happen in Dead by Daylight, where, like, there was just, like, hacks that could get in and do some, like, really crazy stuff to your setup and whatnot. You know, so I've kind of gotten used to it. We'll do another hunt. I'm sorry, I'm just, like, looking at telephone a second, because I have, like, a message that came in. And I want to, you know, obviously I like to check all the messages, just in case it's, like, something important. Or it's something work-related, for that matter. Alright. Onward to the next one, shall we, Dread Knights? Do you want to try our luck with a very difficult quest here? I need, like, Omega parts, but I don't know how this is gonna go. Because usually it could be a bit rough-a-rony. We could not get in there. No. No, we could not get in. We were denied. We were denied. No. Why were we denied? Why were we denied? Alright. Because I really want to get an Omega one done. I really, truly want to get an Omega one done, but it's been, you know, quite difficult. Quite difficult. You know, I'm excited definitely for the expansion. You know, more Monster Hunter is good, in my opinion. I know a lot of people don't like Wilds for their reasons. They don't feel it runs right. You know, every opinion is obviously valid, but... You know, I enjoyed Wilds for what it is. Could it have been better optimized? Yes, certainly it could have been better optimized. Have they done a very good job of fixing it? Yes, they have. Is there still, for lower-end PCs, a bit of struggle? Definitely. There's a patch tomorrow that should fix the majority of that. You know, because right now, like, tomorrow's patch... They did say this info, so I won't get in trouble for it. LOD, the way it processes is going to be fixed. Alright. I gotta... Woo! That was quick. Now, if we aren't successful with this one, we're not going to stress it too much, because this is, like, just a nightmare to fight this guy sometimes. I want to drink my hot potion. Okay, there we go. Take that. Oh. The thing is, with my weapon sheath... I feel like I have to run so much with this. Probably should have picked a longsword. Thank you for the heals. Alright. See if we can take down Omega. Gosh darn it! This thing is countering me all over. Dread, stop being a bot. I will stop being a bot. I promise I'll stop being a bot. The minute he stops cheating... Nah, I'm kidding. I'm not stressing it, you're stressing it. I'm not stressing it, you're stressing it. He's definitely hard countering me right now. Can't lie about that. Okay. Woo. Watch out for the fists. Good job, good counter. Good job. Oh, hey, I know somebody that's in this hunt. I used to hunt with them all the time. I don't think I can counter this. I know somebody that's in this hunt. I've hunted with them many, many times before. It's so crazy that they end up in my lobby. Dread, lock in. Well, you know, that trip actually kind of helped us because we're behind. We're behind it. Take that. Oh, I gotta heal up. I'm getting way too aggro here. Roll. Thank you. Ah! Burn, baby, burn. The Disco Inferno. Thank you. I was not from that time period, but... Roll. I do like that so... Ah, come on, man. This fight's so hard. I need head pats. Nobody's gonna give Dread head pats. How dare you? Right? Dread don't get head pats. Dread's not allowed for that. No! Oh my goodness. The only thing that honestly saved us there was we got knocked into it. Alright, good job. I believe. I need parts for the transmog for the greatsword. That's why I've been trying to do this. I've done one hunt of this. Oh, God. Thank you. Brar. Oh, the leg is broken. Let's break it. Break it down. Dun, 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 dun. Anybody know Degeneration X? Probably not that many wrestling fans in my chat right now. Okay, charge it up. Oh, I think I should probably not stand there. Just a flaw, right? I was correct with that. Heal up. Oh my goodness. Okay. Holy moly. Alright. Unless he does like a big beam attack. Oh, it's a miniature beam attack, but we're still okay. I might have pooped my pants just a little bit. No, I kid. I didn't do that. Somebody will take me seriously there and be like, ew, gross, Mr. Streamer pooped his pants. Over a monster? Such a noob. Charge it up. Okay, good. I'm gonna try to get greedy. Because I think I can get away with it. I should be able to. Get him. Somebody mounted him? Did they? Yes, good job. Good job. I know that person too. I've played with them before. in Monster Hunter since, like, Iceborne days. So it's, like, so cool to see an old homie. I'm so surprised to see them again. That's what I love about Monster Hunter. If you play enough of this franchise, you will, like, recognize the screen name. I think I even remember Ren, too. Good job. Yes! Good job! We got this! Nice, 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 nice. Good amount of damage. Good amount of damage. We got this. Believe! Believe, Dread Knights! Believe! I should probably roll him. Oh. This might be bleak for me. I'm gonna hang here. Because if I don't, and I rock into that, it's gonna be game over for us. Don't want game over? Yeah. That call out was so wrong, but that was kind of funny. The moment. Ah! I'm bouncing! Bad area to be bouncing in. Let's wait on that. Okay. Thank you for the echo bubble. I gotta roll. I got a bird up here. Oh, thank goodness he left. Thank goodness he left. That was about to get scary. I don't want to use the earth until we get to phase 2. I'm gonna sharpen. I'm amazed that we were able to get away with that. You do an ancient potion. Trying to reset here, in case you're wondering, Dread Knights. He is all over the place, man. This is harder than Gagmazios. Anybody that says differently, I would like fight you tooth and nail. Okay, good. Let's roll here. Nice. Oh no. Oh no. Well, that looked cool. Oh, thank goodness. We need a little bit of heals here. Okay. I mean, the thing that's saving us from the beam, ironically, is 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, good. Nice. I like that glaive user too, but the glaive user is somebody I know, so we're okay. We're doing. Whoa, watch out for that beam attack. Woo. Wait till we get to phase 3. We're getting close to phase 3. Because he's doing his desperation attacks a lot more. This will probably be maybe the last time. These guys still with me? I can't really check because I'm in the middle of the hunt. My phone says one thing. Hopefully these guys are still. This is a very intense hunt. Okay, let's wait. Oh no. Oh no. Heal. Wait. I'm sorry, because I can't look away at OBS right now. Could just be my phone's acting up. Yeah, it's my phone that's acting up. Okay. No worries. No worries, Dread Knights. I'm surprised I got that hit off. Is this Nersalia? Yes, okay. Let's take care of this annoying thing. Good job. This group is really good. And they're an amazing group. Love to see it. Hopefully I can get the stuff that I need for the transmog here. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Reposition here. Okay, good job. Nice with the para. Whoever got the para secure there, perfect. Amazing. Bravissimo. Alright. Alright, boys. Phase 3. It be coming. This is where things get to super dicey for all the marbles. Put this on now. Do I have some buffs I can give us? It's not it. Let's do this, because we're gonna need it. Alright, good job. Hopefully I get everything I need to be able to craft that sword, but this is Monster Hunter. Who am I kidding? Here comes the amazing music. I like this song. I mean, who doesn't like this song, right? I should really probably at some point play Final Fantasy 14. Na, da, da. I can't sing that because if I do, I'll get in trouble. I'm not trying to get in trouble with anybody. Alright, sweet. Good. I think I see a part we can break. Okay. Hey, so we still good here, guys? Yes, if you're in chat, please tell me. I think we're good. I hope we're good. I can't really look over a chat because this is, unfortunately, like a very hard quest. I'm gonna look over. Alright. Let's go. We can do this. Believe, Dread Knights. Believe. No, why did I get booted from the session? No. I'm not going to be able to do this solo. I'm going to have to hold into here. Why did the session get booted? Monster Hunter with your spaghetti string code. No. Ah, fudge. We were doing so well. This is where Dread's going to have a hard time. Because I don't have, like, any of the support to help now. Oh, no. Why, Monster Hunter? Why? I can't even switch to the herb build to help. This is where panic mode begins, right? Oh, how much life do you have left? That's the real question here. Fortunately, we didn't take any cards. Oh. Oh, no. This is where it becomes a unmitigated disaster. I don't want to rage out of here. Oh, no. Come on, Kai. Give me a heal. Come on, Kai. Give me a heal. Come on, Kai. Give me a heal. You didn't give me a heal. Damn NPCs. Oh, we were doing so well, too. No. Too much going on. Oh, nobody's gonna heal, too, because these NPCs don't do that. No. No, 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 no. It's okay. It's okay. Don't panic. Now I'm actually panicking. This is such a hard fight to do by myself. We may cart, just so you know, because that's... It's gonna be hard to kind of adjust to this. There's too many things going on at the moment. I have to get, like, the hot potion up because I'm burning through stamina. I need my stamina to run. I need to sharpen my weapon. I need to get the stamina back up. Oh, there's so many bad things that happen because we got disconnected from the hunt. Oh, Jesus Christ. Give me a moment to breathe. To breathe. Okay, it's okay, it's okay, it's okay. Don't panic, don't panic, don't panic. Oh, jeez Louise. The floor is fire. Come on, Mina, do something. I'm begging you. Dread can't do everything. I'm gonna cart. Oh, shake it off. Easy for you to say. You're not the one that has to deal with this nonsense. Oh, no. Get up. Get up. Get down. Get down. No. Oh, this is a wash now. Yeah, sorry. It's probably going to take us the rest of the cards. Why did we get booted? Let me check OBS. OBS, we're still connected, so... C'est la vie. I don't know what happened there. Can I switch to the Longsword from here? That's really going to make or break this run for us. Can I switch my set from here? I can. Alright, I wasn't prepared to have to switch like this. This is not exactly ideal, but we'll work with it. We'll work with it, huh? Okay. Unless we got thrown out, but I doubt we would have gotten thrown out of the quest. I felt like we were doing okay. Oh no. Oh, Lightning Lord Longsword against this should, with its health. At the state it's in, maybe? I'll do this now. So if I don't do this, it's gonna be something, Dread Knights. Hopefully we can pull this off. Hope I get, like, good parts from this, because if not, oh no. Right? Oh man, I'm so upset that we got disconnected from that hunt. Okay. I'll change up. No, that's a dragon one. What are you doing to me, game? Give me lightning. Not to be confused with lightning from Final Fantasy. Oh, I can't see jack diddly squat from this camera angle. It still didn't fix it, right? Give me lightning one, thank you. Oh no. I think we're in trouble. I'm panicking right now. You know what? Let's just back out because we got thrown out of it. Because if not, this is kind of a wash. One day I will get to do this on stream, but it's like... The fact that we got thrown out of the lobby sucked. Because I can't close this out. This is something you need like 3 people for. It's frustrating. But hey, it happens. That's the part of working in a live environment sometimes. Almost, almost. I'm good at Savage. This will be easy. Nah, it is... I'm sorry that I got thrown out of that one. I don't know what happened. Because I looked over and like, stream seems fine. But the game itself didn't. It threw me out. I got like a connection error out of nowhere. Randomly. I don't have time to do another Savage. But I do have time to do one more hunt. Because I have some other things I need to take care of. Let's go back to equipment. I got foiled by the net code there. It happens. Let's go. Unfortunate, but it'd be like that. Are you part of the Hunter Connect still or no? So now I'll do like a quick SOS by myself. Let me check. Larry, you still here or are you bouncing? Alright. I do not know. I do not know. Also, Trey, thank you for the like and comment on TikTok. I do greatly appreciate that as well. Wild moment. Yeah, it was a wild moment. If you like that. You're down for Hunter Connect one more? I could do one more hunt. I'm not going to do the Savage one again, though. Because it just takes too long. I'm about to close up stream. If you want, I don't know if you're still in the Hunter Connect. If you're not, I can show you again link party settings. Link party. Invite. I'm going to invite you. And see. Link party has been sent. What do you say? Now, it looks like we got DC'd from the link, too. I gotta go get something to eat anyway. Okay, no problem, Larry. Thanks for the hunts, though. I'm gonna do one more to close it out, because I like to close on a high note. But, you know. I understand. Thank you. Oh, wait, never mind. I'm still... It just didn't show up. Oh, okay. Do you want to do one quick one? Just one quick hunt? And then... Because this is gonna be the last one. I just don't like to end on a low note like that. Whereas, like, we were doing so well, too. Something interesting. Not New Udra. Well, that could be fun. Let's do New Udra. It's full. Gosh darn it. Why is it always when I want to do New Udra, it's full? Gosh darn it. You know, can't catch a break sometimes. Good old Dread. We did Seregios already. Raffles, that's not kind of interesting. I've done that on stream today. You know what? Screw it. Lagia for absolutely no reason outside of the fact that water combat's fun. Changed my mind. I'm down for one more. Okay, cool, Larry. We'll do Lagia. Quick Lagia hunt, and then I'll close out stream. Tomorrow I'll be playing Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel for those Yu-Gi-Oh! Heads that I know that like to come through the channel. So Tuesday, Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel. Wednesday is Fortnite, potentially. Because the Wilds update's not coming out till late at night. I can't stream late at night. Busy IRL responsibilities. Thursday will be more Yu-Gi-Oh! Friday, Dead by Daylight will be back yet again, because Dread is still addicted to Dead by Daylight. This is a capture quest too. We got to be careful. Yep. Okay, no problem. No problem. I will try to not use as much strafe. I will try to scale back a little bit, but I'm kind of in Unga Bunga mode right now. Fun hunts all around. So you're a hunting horn main, or you just jump around, play different weapons? I'm primarily greatsword, longsword. I can play insect glaive. Used to be my original main. I play mostly every weapon. Hunting horn in this one didn't feel good to me. To play. I kind of enjoyed hammer in this one, but I didn't get to play enough hammer hunts. I want to do a run back with hammer. I just haven't had time to. And today's stream, I just kind of wanted to play stuff I was a little bit more comfortable playing. This quest might be over pretty soon. I think the Lagia is already in the water. This Logia might be close to death. Well, this is going to be a short one if that's the case. Is this Logia underwater? This Logia is underwater. Yeah, this hunt's almost over. Oh, well. Onward! Underwater, still fun in my opinion, but our people hate it. Alright, let's get a little bit closer. Let's do this. Take out the Logia. Let's just hope we don't kill it underwater, because that would be funny. Huzzah! Drop it like it's hot. I think I could get away with doing one more of these. Some people really don't like underwater combat being back, but I think it's important. I would love to see more underwater combat in the expansion. Ow! I got a little too greedy there. I deserve that. I went way too aggro. And I will still be a little too aggro here. Take you out, man. You're gonna learn today, Logia. You're gonna learn today. I should probably move back a little bit and stop talking trash. Hey. That wasn't cool. Can we get... Ah. Stop being aggro, Dread. Stop being aggro. Hi there. Ooh. Poor baby. Had a little bit of an ouchie there. He's definitely going to be out of the water pretty soon. I think he's trying to get up there already. Oh, you got it. You got it. Good, 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 good. He's going up. We could surface, guys. We could surface. This is almost over. Oh, that poor Logia. Alright, he's kind of close to death. I gotta be careful here. Remember, it's a capture quest. Okay. Think he's close to death? Alright, we got him. Good job! I mean, that was a short one, but we're gonna end on that. We came in to sort of save the day. I love the fact that it's the Monster Hunter free victory theme. A lot of people don't actually realize that. Yay, we did it. I gotta do Jesters again. Let's do it. Meow meow! Battle ready pose. Look at that. That cat is going places, I'll tell you. Alright. So yeah, tomorrow Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel. Wednesday, Fortnite, potentially. Thursday, more Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel. Friday, Dead by Daylight. That's the plan for this week. Obviously, if I wake up or I have to change the schedule for some reason, that'll be subject to change. I'm also, if you're not part of the Discord already, because I know this is kind of like sudden, I have reopened my Discord. So you're more than welcome to join the Discord if you're into Discord and all that stuff. I know Discord's got like a controversy that's coming up anyway, though. So I don't know if how many people are going to honestly use Discord. But anybody's always welcome to join the Discord. In my Discord, I do like community game nights. That's the plan. Like, I'm going to start doing community game nights. So, like, there's days where I'm going to be gaming after stream. I'm going to be gaming with these guys. That's where I'm probably going to do a lot of, like, Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel viewer duels. Because, like, the thing about it is, like, I don't like to do Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duels on stream. Viewer duels, because, like, people cheat. Like, they're going to say, yeah, I'm not going to listen to the stream. I'm not going to look at the thing. You know, but the honor system, there's really no honor. That's why I don't like to do stuff like that of that nature. Fortnite with viewers, I probably would do that also as a community game night. There's a lot of things I have planned community game night-wise. So definitely, I think it's available in the channel link. Discord, if you want to join, definitely make sure to join. I won't be doing anything really tonight on the Discord. Because, like, I had a very long Saturday and Sunday. And I, like... Today's kind of like my rest day before, like, things get, like, super chaotic. I'll use Discord until it's an inconvenience to hang out with my friends on it. At that point, we'll switch. Yeah. I agree. So I just opened it up. It's kind of modest at the moment. There's not too many people on it, but anybody's more than welcome to join it. With that being said, though, that is all the time that I have for today. Thank you, Larry, for the hunts. I do greatly appreciate you hunting with me. They were very, very fun, educational hunts. We make a good team. Thank you to everybody that was lurking at any point. Thank you to everybody that was chatting. I do greatly appreciate it. most importantly, I appreciate you. I will be back tomorrow, 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, for Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel. I'll be playing K9 Mitsurugi. Till next time, guys.